Excuse me, everyone. Please remain standing for the posting of the colors by the Pine Forest Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard and the Pledge of Allegiance. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Color guard, hold. Left turn, march. Color guard, hold. Present, colors.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, colors. Post, colors. Right turn, march. Forward, march.
Gentlemen, you may put your hats back on, and you all may be seated.
Good evening, Cumberland County School Board members, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, parents and family members, and last but definitely not least, our extraordinary graduating seniors. I am Kobayashi Nelson, and I was given the opportunity and privilege to serve as the student body president for the 2024-2025 school year. I am truly grateful to have been selected to represent our school. On behalf of today's seniors, I welcome each and every one of you to the Pine Forest High School Class of 2025 commencement ceremony. As I stand before you today, the phrase bleeding green and gold feels like an understatement. As I look out, I see our school colors fill these seats. I'm overwhelmed with deep adoration and gratification, especially for the school board members, distinguished guests, staff, and family members surrounding us on this momentous occasion. On behalf of the class of 2025, I want to express our deep gratitude for your unconditional love and support. You've helped carry us to a moment we've dreamed for as long as we can remember, graduation. I am especially filled with anticipation and excitement. We step into this new chapter ready to blossom into the stellar young adults we were always meant to be. We are bold enough to chase change and see the sky not as the limit, but as the beginning. This milestone is more than just a moment. It is a testament to the stress we endured, the sacrifices we made, and the setbacks we overcame. Over the past 4 years, I've come to realize that our class might just be the most stubborn, strong-willed bunch to ever walk the halls of Pine Forest High School. That strong-willed nature and determination will benefit each of us on the individual paths that life will take us. And we will handle future challenges with the same grit, fire, and flair that brought us here. But we must remember that we are not alone on this walk. We can still rely on the support and love we can still rely on the support and love from our Trojan family. And to conclude, I welcome you all again and thank you for joining us in the Pine Forest High School Class of 2025 commencement ceremony. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Kaylin Grayson, and I am the senior class secretary. I am pleased to introduce to you today our invited guests. Please hold your applause until all of our guests have been recognized. We ask that our guests remain standing until all guests have been named. Cumberland County School Board, Deanna Jones, Chair. Judy Musgrave, Vice Chair. Dolores Bell, Jacqueline Brown, Tara Jordan, Susan Williams, Dr. Marvin Conley Jr., Cumberland County Schools Superintendent, Dr. Melody Chalmers McLean, Associate Superintendent, Student Support Services, Kevin Coleman, Associate Superintendent, Auxiliary Services, Dr. Jane Fields, Associate Superintendent, School Support Services, Dr. Malata Hill, Chief Academic Officer, Academic Services, Ruben Reyes, Associate Superintendent, Human Resources, Nicholas Soika, Board Attorney, Jay Tolan, Associate Superintendent, Business Operations, Dr. Lindsay Whitley, Associate Superintendent, Communications and Community Engagement, Dr. Tonjay Robertson, Area Superintendent, School Support, Lavette Braswell, Assistant Superintendent, K-12 Instructional Programs, Dr. Christine Catalano, Assistant Superintendent, K-12 Curriculum and Instruction, Laura Moya, Assistant Principal, Dr. Jewel McDonald, Principal, Pierre Cobb, Assistant Principal and 12th Grade Administrator, Jasmine Van, CTE Teacher and 2024-2025 Teacher of the Year, Erica Thames, Science Teacher and Graduation Name Announcer. To my right, seated in the chairs on the floor, are the senior homeroom teachers and Pine Forest District principals. Members of the Pine Forest faculty are present throughout the Coliseum. We appreciate your attendance here today. At this time, our chorus will give us a musical selection.
million dreams that keep me awake. What the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Good evening. My name is Kanaya Brown, and I am the senior class treasurer. Today's graduates appreciate your support at this momentous occasion and are asking for a dignified ceremony. I would like to take this opportunity to remind the audience that you can best show your congratulations by not shouting or applauding for any senior. We all have worked for 13 years to reach this day of celebration. Every name is important. We ask that you follow our wishes and hold your applaud until our senior class president has been awarded her diploma in the turning of the tassels. We would like to ask the family of the senior whose name has been called to stand silently in acknowledgement to honor this outstanding achievement. Those who choose not to abide by the wishes of our senior class will be escorted out of the ceremony. For your convenience, a professional photographer from Life Touch Studios photographed each graduate at our full dress rehearsal. Seniors were given ordering information at our May 23rd rehearsal and will receive another copy of the information in a diploma envelope. Thank you for respecting our graduates and our ceremony.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and esteemed guests. Hi, my name is Isabel Hartley, but many of you know me as Izzy. I have had the honor of serving as your 2024-2025 senior class president. This is crazy. Standing up here in front of all of you, it is hard to not feel a mix of excitement, nostalgia, and just a little bit of how did we get here so fast. It feels as if it was just yesterday that we were worried about middle school drama, figuring out our lockers, and pretending to understand math. And now we're here, in our cap and gowns, holding the weight of 4 years of memories, growth, and way too many late night breakdowns over things that in hindsight were kind of dramatic. Okay, very dramatic. As I stand here today, I cannot help but think back to the early days, the scraped knees from recess, the endless curiosity, and the belief that anything was possible. Back then, our biggest worries were what was for lunch and who would be the line leader. Now, 4 years of high school later, we overcame many challenges. We started our high school days having to eat lunch in the classroom, staying 6 feet apart, and no morning hangouts in the gym, only straight to class. But we survived. Moments like those shaped us into who we are today. We made lifelong memories of watching Powder Puff every homecoming season. Sadly, this year we didn't take the win. Were we robbed? Maybe. Did we have fun while doing it? Yes. High school was not just about grades and tests. It was about the friendships, the life lessons, the hairstyle and fashion trends we were all obsessed with. Good thing we have the yearbook as a constant reminder of those awkward phases. We cannot forget all the moments that made us laugh when we really needed it. There were late nights stressing over assignments we swore we would not procrastinate on, but we still procrastinated on them anyway. There are memories of walking down the halls, seeing Miss Hall, knowing she will say, "Where are you going and where's your pass?" Hearing Miss Jordan shouting, "Take off your hood," and seeing her go after the students who somehow did not hear her request. And we cannot forget Mr. Stewart drilling into our brains Trojan pride over the announcements. And now, we are stepping into the next chapter of our lives. We know life won't always go as planned, but that doesn't mean that it won't lead us exactly where we're meant to be. Before I go, I have a few thank yous. To my mom, my person, my ride or die, thank you for listening to every bit of my teenage drama, even when I was being a little bit extra. You've been my rock, my safe place, my biggest supporter. This diploma isn't just mine, it's yours too, because you deserve it just as much as I do. To my dad, you've been my hero, my role model, and the strength I've leaned on more times than I can count. Thank you for showing me what hard work, love, and integrity looks like. And no one does air drums better than you. To my brothers, thank you for teaching me that there is truly no one more annoying than you, but also thank you for being there even when it was just to remind me that sibling rivalry is real, and it does build character. I would also like to thank the teachers who were role models for me, Miss Button, Miss Kane, Mr. Cox, and Miss Slider. Thank you for always being there for not only me, but every one of your students. Each one of you made every school day more enjoyable. And to my fellow graduates, thank you. Thank you for teaching me more than any textbook ever could. You've shown me what resilience looks like, what friendship really means, and how to find laughter even on the hardest days. I am grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for trusting me with representing our class. As we all go our separate ways, let's not become strangers. Let us carry the memories, the friendships, the lessons we have learned with one another. Let us promise to stay in touch, at least until the group chat dies. No matter where life takes us, college, careers, big dreams, or unexpected turns, let us remember the words of Troy Bolton in High School Musical. High school is having friends we'll keep for the rest of our lives, and that means we really are all in this together. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
Good evening, everyone. Dr. McDonald, distinguished guests, parents, guardians, family, friends, and the Pine Forest class of 2025. My name is Pranay Nepal, and I'm honored to be your class 2025 salutatorian. To be honest, I was surprised when I found out that I'd been selected for this honor, but I'm truly humbled and grateful to be standing here with you guys today. I want to begin by thanking all of you in the stands tonight for being here to celebrate this grand occasion. Whether you came from just down the road or, like my grandma, traveled across the world, your support means everything to us. To my parents, thank you for being my rock. Whether it was my mom staying up late to help me finish a project I forgot about in elementary school, or my dad picking me up at 10 o'clock at night after long wrestling meets, you have done so much for me. I truly don't know how far I would have made it without your love and sacrifices. To our teachers and staff, thank you for sticking with us, even on the days we were, let's just say, less than cooperative. You believed in us, challenged us, and encouraged us. That made a difference. And finally, to the class of 2025, thank you for making high school an unforgettable journey. These past years have been filled with moments of growth, challenge, and connection. We've made countless memories, staring, waiting for the clock to strike 11:30 for recess, trying to figure out how to get into a WebEx or a Google Meet meeting, and nervously finding our way through the high school halls as freshmen. There were the silly bus conversations, the late nights studying for tests together, and pairing with that one person who just doesn't do the group work. These are the memories, large and small, that have shaped us. I hope you carry with them wherever life takes you, because no matter how far you go, no matter what you pursue, those moments and the people you shared them with are a part of you. As Frank Ocean once said, "I ain't a kid no more. We'll never be those kids again. We'll never walk the halls of Pine Forest as high school students again." So hold on to these memories and hold on to each other, as they will remind us of how truly special this time was. We've come a long way. From unsure freshmen to young adults ready to take on college, the military, or the workforce. Whatever comes next, we're ready. Congrats, Pine Forest class of 2025. We made it!
Before I begin, I would like to thank all our guests for coming. You all have provided encouragement and stability that shaped us into the people we are today. Whether you are a parent, sibling, guardian, grandparent, or friend, your words and actions have meant so much to us. It is truly an honor to stand here today representing you all. To the faculty, thank you so much for your guidance, your wisdom, and of course, your patience in dealing with us, especially Ms. Lamps, who let me use her room as a sanctuary, and being my Ms. Frizzle. To the class, over the past few years we have been here, there have been many global and personal milestones that we have witnessed, some being the first American Pope, surviving exam seasons that prepared us for future stages, and LeBron James becoming the all-time leading scorer. When we reflect on early stages that got us here, we remember our lunch numbers, and now, 12 and a half years later, being able to recite them without thinking. All during the same time, we've been waiting for the next GTA game to finally release. Someone once said, as we embrace the new, however, we won't forget the old. Friendships, values, and memories from Pine Forest will always stay with us. As we leave the 525 that we became so accustomed to in the short span of 4 years, we embrace the change and prepare for our upcoming goals in the near future because we are all prepared for what's to come. Please stand for the singing of the Pine Forest alma mater.
You may be seated. To the class of 2025, it is indeed an honor and a privilege to stand before you tonight on one of the most memorable moments of your life. Class of 2025, you will always have a special place in my heart, for I've had the privilege to serve as your principal for the past 4 years. While many of you may remember entering the halls of Pine Forest High School as timid freshmen trying to find your way, I too remember that time as I joined you as a first-year principal trying to navigate my way. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be your principal, and thank you for the past amazing 4 years. Over the past 4 years, you have grown. You faced challenges you never saw coming. You persevered long days and long nights, adjusted to changes in the world around us, and most importantly, you persevered. You persevered through the noise, you persevered through the distractions, and through the doubts. And today, we stand here together to celebrate the culmination of your hard work and your sacrifice. This journey has not always been easy. Life doesn't promise that it will be easy. But what I want you to remember as you leave tonight and step into the next chapter of your story is when you have tribulations in life, fall forward. As Denzel Washington so eloquently stated, every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You have to take risk, and when you fall forward. Do not be afraid of failure. Be afraid of standing still. Be afraid of never trying, because failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the path to it. Let me also remind you that perfection is not always attainable, and that's okay. But the pursuit of excellence, the pressure of striving towards your best self, builds something even greater than perfection. It builds strength. It builds discipline. It builds resilience. You grow stronger not in the moments of ease, but in the moments when you push through the hard things and when you keep going despite the odds. And speaking of challenges and the unexpected turns in life, let me share something personal. In life, things are going to happen to you that are unexpected and force us to adjust and pivot just a tad bit. And graduates, as many of you know, I recently broke my right hand, completely out of the blue, and it caused me to pause, adjust, and shift how I operate daily life. Life is going to throw you some curveballs too, without warning. But here's what I've learned. It's not what happens to you that defines you, it's how you respond to it. Charles Swindoll once said, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. Your power lies in your response. So tonight, while I would love to shake your hand, as graduates with my right hand, I'm going to pivot and adjust just a tad bit and shake with my left hand. Because that's life. We pivot and adjust. You adapt, and you change, and you keep moving forward. Never stop wanting the best for yourself. There'll be voices in the world that try to tell you or convince you to settle, to take the easy route, or to believe that you are not worthy of more. But I want you to hear me very clearly, graduates. You are deserving of every good thing that comes your way. Your dreams, your peace, your success, your joy, it's all worth fighting for. And when those tough times come, and they will come, I want you to remember that you were built for hard times and built for tough times. The storms may shake you, but they will not break you. You've made it through uncertainty, loss, fear, and pressure. And you did it with strength, with grace, and with grit. To the class of 2025, I'm so very proud of you. I'm inspired by you, and I believe in you with all my heart. As you walk across this stage and into your future, hold your head high, walk boldly, and never forget who you are and from where you came. Continue to chase your purpose, lead with kindness, and fall into the greatness that awaits you. Congratulations, class of 2025. You did it, and this is only the beginning. Now, as we move into the purpose of this ceremony, I would like to make a request of all parents and guests. Each graduate has entrusted you with a ticket to be here this evening. Our graduates are striving to have a perfect graduation. If they do, they will receive a commemorative tribute at Pine Forest High School. Imagine forever on display a tribute to the great class of 2025. Here is how you can help them. Every 3 seconds, Miss Erica Thames will be calling out names. In order for everyone to hear his or her name called, I ask that you do not cheer until the end of the ceremony. Although we understand that you are excited, please understand that yelling for a particular graduate will prevent the next graduate from hearing his or her name called, and every graduate tonight has worked hard for years to experience this very moment. I ask that family members and guests in attendance please stand quietly when your child's name is called to show your support. I promise that there will be an opportunity to cheer for your special graduate once all graduate names have been called and everyone has been declared graduates. We thank you in advance for helping our children receive their commemorative tribute and for making sure that every graduate tonight gets to hear their name called at this once-in-a-lifetime event.
Marshals, please come forward and escort the seniors for the presentation of diplomas. Ayla Lane Abbey. Joshua Samuel Adams. Alexander Xavier Aguado. Yasmin Al-Husseini. James Ryan Delicana Alfaro. Natalie Sophia Lorraine Allen. Sion Nasir Allen. Jasenia Angel Allen Jones. Isabel Stephanie Amador. Arturo Ariano Yasso. Mia Arias Lagunes. Caitlin Marie Armstrong. Nolan James Arno. Angelina Isabella Arroyo. Allison Shay Autry. Rain Elizabeth Barrett. Jemiah Raquel Battle. Logan Samoys Beal. Amir Hassan Bethel. Audrey Elizabeth Bixler. Haley Nicole Blankenship. Erica Renee Blocker. Wesley Glenn Bloodgood. Brianna Jasmine Blue. Sarah Renee Bodie. Jace Leland Burlingame Bolieres. Alana Lethea Bonner. Jonah John A. Cove Boutwell. Savannah Andrea Bradley. Kaylin Leanna Britton. Alexander David Brock. Ryan Anthony Broglin. Trapper John Kurt Brooks. Carter McPherson Brown. Jalen Ariane Brown. Kanaya Devon Brown. Kaya Nevaeh Marie Brown. Sean Maddox Bryant. Sean Alexander Buell. Micaiah Nicole Bird. Jayla Christina Caesar. Eli Braden Kane. Aiden Zerai Carnegie. Josiah Akil Carpenter. Braden Michael Carson. Anaya Lee Catrice Carter. Jalea Khalees Carter. Nevaeh Aviance Carter. Dulce Maria Castillo Hernandez. Nathaniel Cottrell Chadwick. Princess Raja Demetria Grace Patrice Chapman. Ariana Diamond Clark. Trayvon Quintier Coates. Madison Simone Cobb. Darren Patrice Cochran III. Cameron Casimir Cohen. Joshua Manuel Colon. Hunter James Collier. Janaea Amethyst Conley. Logan William Cook. Chelsea Renee Corley. Komora Marie Cortijo. Jada Gail Council. Gabriella Corral Coletta. Covarius Kentrell Covington. Annika Elise Crank. Alice Amelia Curran. Haley Elia Nicole Dancel. Kyrie Jaden Davis. Mark Dion Davis. Alan Yanziel Delgado Perez. Raven Elizabeth Desforges. Imani Gabrielle Diaz. Reagan Nicole Donaldson. Mariah Monica Edwards. Elena Marie Elliott. Aaron Eli Epps. Alyssa Rihanna Erskine. Shania Rain Utzler. Alexis Kathy Magnora Evans. Alexis Paris Hannah Marcel Evans. Michael Demir Evans Jr. Emma Jean Farson. Jarian Yvette Figueroa Castro. Avery James Fikes. Heaven Aaliyah Ford. Christian James Foster. Hayden Scott Foster. Samari Cheyenne Stacy Franklin. Daniel Joseph Fransway. Derek Taiji Freeman. Finn Gwendolyn French. Jalen Mitchell Gaddis. Jeremy Wilhelm Gadomski. Darian Joseph Garcia Carcamo. Junior Garcia Herrera. Precious Breonna Garland. Jakeem Tyshawn Noah Gibson. Christopher Allen Gill. Kaijan Self Gillis. Carmen Filomena Giordano. Braden Allen Gleason. Talia Denise Glover. Peyton Allen Godwin. Davon Deshawn Goins. Michaela Jerea Gomez. Jaime Fernando Gonzalez. Tyler Mullen Goosens. Desiree Nicole Graham. Jadon Naquarium Emmanuel Graham. Samaya Lachey Graham. Keelan Faith Gray. Kaylin Janae Grayson. Derek Lemire Green. Katiana Hazel Liddell Green. Loxley Antonio Gray. Morgan Jada Spence Guillaume. Nandi Marie Guthrie. Jamir Amin Haggard. Cohen Ray Tate Hare. Yasmin Aaliyah Hancock Ware. Chaz Lucas Hansen. Adriana Therese Hardrick. Hannah Teresa Harkins. Jemiah Michelle Harris. Tiana Nevaeh Harris. Zariah Lakeisha Harris. Logan Andrew Hathcock. Kamira Monye Hawthorne. Marcus Daniel Hauk. Cherish Janae Haywood. Madison Grace Hemrick. Kaylee Hernandez. Ashlyn Faith Heil. Lanaya Shade Hill. Mariana Ramisha Hill. Willie Jontavius Hill. Trinity Prudency Hicks. James Wyatt Hodges. Michael Brian Hodgson. Zachary Wayne Hood. Amaya Janae Hopgood. Drake Nicola Horton. Ethan Scott Horton. Zanaya Malaysia Hoskins. Jasmine Micaiah Hughes Smith. Joshua Robert Hyde. Ayana Nicole Bennett. Maria Cristal Intiriano Fuentes. Alicia Noel Jackson. Jonathan Isaiah James. Carlos Jimenez Monra. Olivia Janelle Jimson. Brooklyn Deja Chantel Johnson. Javion Asir Johnson. Xavion Jarrell Lee Johnson. Angelo Daquan Jones. Autumn Kamaya Jones. Devin Micah Jones. Emma Madison Jones. Jamari Demetrius Jones. Reuben Malachi Jones. Vincent Dwayne Jones. Lydia Rose Johnson. Kamari Alonzo Jordan. Caroline Ruby K. Ava Hiilani K. Aloha. Alea Janae Kelly. Denasia Tanaya Shakira King. Talia Askew Kirchner. Curtis Richard Kirksey Jr. James Robert Krebs. Aiden Thomas Lacewell. Miguel Hunt Langley. Jessica Mi-hyun Lee. Violet Rain Boone Levy. Josiah Ander Lewis. Jade Marie Lilly. Zalia Denise Yvette Lloyd. Jaylee Faye Locklear. Akane Monica Long. Aaron J. Lord. Akila Denisha Ashan Lovett. Evelyn Alondra Luna. Joseph Charles Lyons. Janaya Cherie Danelle Litch. Saquon Devontae Mack Jr. Dominic Dale Madkiff. Henry De Chavez Madriaga Jr. Ariane Xavier Maldonado Lopez. Israel Marshawn Martin. Moises De Jesus Martinez. Sutter Anthony Marvel. Ruger Samilk Mateo. Caleb Wayne Matney. Elias Giovanni Matthews. Aliana Milagros Maybanks. India Sanaya McBroom Grant. Jalen Joseph McBride. Maya Destiny Elizabeth McCoy. Rashaya Lene McCracken. Jaden Christopher McCullough. Kawanis Jabari McDougald. Bernasia Deanna McDowell. Javen Olanian Franklin McGirt. Josiah Nisan McIntyre. Michael DeAndre McKnight Jr. Aaron James McLamb. Wade Howard McLamb. Jada Lene McLean. Austin Bradley McMillan. Christiana Denise McNeil. Isaiah Marquise McNeil. Nevaeh Doree McNeil. Michael Hassan McCray. Kayla Renee McRaven. Gabriel Darrell Dion Mebin. Cody Constantine Minipace. Zion Marita. Gracie Nevaeh Miller. Jaylee Elizabeth Miller. Farah Imani Mills Fleming. Chase Evans Mims. Dakota Renee Ming. Ashanti Deshayla Mings. Sienna Miranda. Lamonte Jamir Kareem Mitchum. Cameron Joseph Monroe. Cassandra Janie Monroe. Anthony Montero. Jeremiah Trey Moore. Makaya Rochelle Marie Moore. Travante Kervez Morris. Gianna Joy Mosley. Malia Jemiah Moten. Karan Samuel Murphy. Michaela Jade Murphy. Kaden Dariana Murphy Moy. Kolbiashi Asante Nelson. Pranay Nepal. Diamond Chantel Newkirk. Adrian Deshauna Newton. Evan Isaiah Nixon. Arlene Noyola Gonzalez. Shintaru Sebastian De Castro Ogawa. Anthony Keith Osborne II. Marilyn Denise Oxendine. Nicholas Dean Paddock. John Zachary Padilla. Jen Wei Pack. Mia Alejandra Palacios. Leonard Michael Paris, Emily Eileen Perez, Tybria Nikki Person, Alvaro Elias Pinedo Davila, Isaiah Moises Pinero, Nicholas Daniel Pope, Janaja Arnay Powell, Jahan Jalen Powell, Nasim Dahani Powell Jr., Jacob Taylor Pravat, Jade Amaya Prilliman, Sage Shaden Prilliman, Joshua Robert Purcell, Leilani Elise Rankin, Denari Lee Reese, Olivia Marie Richards, LaTravis Christopher Rickenbecker, Luna Mackenzie Riley, Antonio Jose Rivera, Arialis Zoe Rivera Pagan, Nia Nichelle Roberts, Sarah Nakia Roberts, Gabrielle Shadrea Marcel Robinson, Zanaya Robinson, Elisa Sophia Rodnikova, Giomar Jere Rodriguez Lopez, Jaime Ignacio Rodriguez Marin, Allison Denise Rouse, Julian Lee Rozier, Annabelle Salgado Perez, Colton Michael Jr. Sams, Josie Meredith Sams, John Cornelius Samuel, Samira Yasmin Schweikert, Xavier Caden Scott, Nathan Red Eagle Seabury, Stephen Seegers III, Jason Morgan Shepard, Skylar Page Shoemaker, Kobori LaQuinton Simmons, Aiden Laurencio Smith, China Zalisa Smith, Danielle Nizira Smith, Emrys Savine Smith, Ayana Nicole Smith, Kayla Jacqueline Smith, Michael Maurice Smith, Sarah Marie Smith, Taishiana Janice Smith, Vincent Tyler Smith, Zachariah DeMarlo Smith, Latrell Keontae Smith-Carter, Melody Yvette Smith-Santos, Asaya Giada Som, Donna Renee Caitlin Socks, Savannah Grace Staley Loy, Carol Joy Stevenson, Sedasia Janae Adriana Aaliyah Nicole Steplight, Komora Christina Stewart, Josiah Gideon Stiff, Abigail Hope Stone, Alasia Nancy Renee Streeter, Lawrence David Stukes Jr., Ashanti Tiana Sturdivant, Jalea Alexis Sullivan. Anaya Lene Taylor. Janice LaFay Taylor. Nicholas Joseph Tehan. Devin Joshua Tu. Oliviana Latay Thagard. Benjamin Scott Thomas. Bryson Wayne Thomas. Cameron Keyshawn Thomas. Eden Zoli Grace Thompson. Landon Jace Thompson. Micah James Thompson Waters. Eliana Marie Torre. Selamar Torres. Evelyn Marie Tracy. Josiah Daniel Trussell Castro. Jordan Nikhil Tubbs. Sarah Kayleigh Turner. Marcia Giselle Tyson. Maria Paz Ureta Leon. Kenneth Alexander Van Wy. Angela Lishea Zaime Vickers. Kiara Villavicencio. Aubrey Christine Vorholt Alston. Dijon Lamore Walker Parker. Aiden Jaquel Washington. Josiah Nasir Jamar Watson. Jonathan Trey Watson. Jacob Daniel Webb. Edward Charles Welch III. Zion Charles Welch. Mackenzie Lynn White. Zanaya Alexis White. Micaiah Denise Deasia Whitted. Chastity Nicole Williams. Christian Carlito Williams. James Clarence Williams V. Jamie Lamont Williams Jr. Janaya Nicole Williams. Keelan Daniel Williams. Mariah Jasmine Williams. Ryan Christopher Williams. Sanaya Cynthia Williams. Amelia Rose Williamson. Jemiah Laverne Williamson Parker. Sarah Grace Winslow. Nkiki Ajalia Went. Brittany Cassandra Woods. Samaya Najaya Works. Donald Marquise Wright. Elijah Gerald Wydrzinski Fertile. Noah Benjamin Michael Wynn. Rayana Abigail Young. Robert Irvin Zimmerman. Janelle Victoria Zarita. Isabel Grace Hartley.
Graduates, please stand. We'll say this part together. By the power vested in me by the Cumberland County Schools Board of Education, I declare you graduates of Pine Forest High School. You may now turn your